Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry, I had to do a little admin stuff there for a sec. Yeah, I didn't have music on before because I keep getting copyright strikes. Whoopsies. Fuck around, find out, you know? Yeah, but I remembered that I can actually use this music, which is super fun and hugely amazing. You can't see me yet. Yeah, hold on. It's dark in here. I know. Hear me out. I'm not ready to be blinded by the lights. I'll turn them on in a bit. This is Nintendo music for sure. I don't know. This is too good for elevator music. I don't know what you guys are on about. VOD track is pretty goated. Yeah, exactly. Hey Brianna, nice to see you. What are we watching? We're not watching anything together today. We are learning Elm. We're gonna learn Elm and then maybe we'll look at some different open source projects later just for funsies. When my brain starts to crumble under the pressure, we're gonna do something else. Yeah, so this is my new schedule. Ideally, is that I stream on Fridays at this time. I don't know what this waiting graphic is, but it's awesome. I'm glad you like it. Very stylish waiting screen. Thank you. I just did it. Very PowerPoint 2004-ish. That's kind of the vibe. Like the gray and the neon colors. It was giving me throwback vibes. So I came to your live stream to introduce myself, but I was ignored. What a mean streamer. What a mean streamer. Tell me who she is. I'll take her out. How dare streamer ignore? Chat, we should cancel her. Alright, hold on. Whoa, that lighting's kind of interesting. Makes my hair look weird. Big man wants to be mod? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Why should you be mod? Give me in 3 sentences or more, explain to me why I should give you moderator privileges, and I will decide if I want to. This lighting is kind of neat. It's kind of cinematic. Like, there's some depth to it. All right, hold on. All right, now I get to be blinded. I own Bitcoin, therefore I should be mod. Because you make good choices early on. That is the key. For real. The lights are too cold. Are they? This is what I've been told my lights need to look like. They look okay on my screen, but I also have the nightlight thing on. Chat, do my glasses look okay? Should I wear my glasses? It's not too late, Bash. Invest now. Uh-oh. Yeah, glasses. Then when I imitate you guys, I can actually push up my glasses. Do you need them? They're the slightest prescription, but they're meant to like relax your eyes more. Yeah, they're like literally. She said my eyes are fine, but they get like strained because I look at screens so much. So it's literally the smallest prescription you can get. I'll wear glasses and then no one will question me ever again. You prefer the dim light? Well, hold on. Librarian funny? Yeah, for real. Okay, wait. I think, therefore I am. I Twitch, therefore I'm mod. Exactly, but we need YouTube moderators. Do any of you want to be famous on YouTube for being my moderator? This doesn't... I think they're like kind of dirty. I can't see. I'm blind. Is Bad Bunny the inspiration for my name? No, I was just looking at like animals plus, so that you could have cute emotes, obviously. I was looking at like animals plus some kind of like Linux term, ideally. You kind of remind me of Avril Lavigne. Dude, my favorite comment ever was on one of our Bash to Basics episodes. And someone said, what did they say? I feel like there's something about glasses that make it a little bit more cozy. You know? Somebody commented on one of the Bash to Basics videos and said, is that Avril Lavigne? When did she learn how to Vim like a boss? So good. So good. Yeah. That's my favorite comment of all time on YouTube. Yeah. You have cuter frames? Oh man. These cost me an organ. Damn it. I'm VIP. I think that's enough. Oh, Etsy, if you want to be mod, let me know. You may be part of the inner circle. Nerd, I bet you use NeoVim. I know, right? I wear my blue light reduction glasses for 10% reduced eye strain and 90% because of how I look in glasses. I think they're kind of fun. I feel like they add an element of like coziness for some reason. But yeah. These are my new glasses. They're kind of fun. These ones are, did someone ask? Yeah, the dim light is also easier on my eyes. But these glasses are like anti-glare and blue light and stuff. But I have the eye strain stuff on my thing. I thought you switched over to Emacs. I've been going back and forth. So the thing is with Emacs, with my Doom Emacs setup, I don't have the debugger working. And I've been needing to debug code. I've mostly been working on like bug fixes at work to try and do that. Because I'm not the project owner for a lot of the things. So like enhancements, unless it's something that I've seen asked for a lot in the community, I typically will steer clear of adding enhancements and I'll try and just fix bugs. I feel like I like it. Blue light blocking glasses are mostly for looking nerdy. We're doing functional programming today, so I feel like it's necessary to add as much nerdiness as possible. Just looked it up. Looks cool. Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm really excited. This can be really fun. Glasses worth the entirety of Oregon. Yes, exactly. Exactly. You went from Zoomer to Millennial real quick. Dude, I feel like all glasses make you look kind of old. For real, for real. Wearing glasses so no one questions me. What frames are those? They're silhouette frames. They're like ultra lightweight. They're it's some kind of like, I think Scandinavian company or something. I'm now in my 40s. Okay, maybe I need to take these off. If it's making me look that old. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Bug fixing is a good way to get familiar with the code base. Yes, it is. Tests are great. Just go through the issues and like try and write tests to make that thing fail. It's really good. Although sometimes it's still like you need a pairing sesh with the author. Doom Emacs would be perfect for me if I wasn't so put off by having my configuration in Lisp. Yeah, Doom Emacs so that I wouldn't have to touch the config ideally. What keyboard are you using these days? Did you ever get used to the Dactyl? Yeah, the Dactyl's in hibernation again. I'm actually using a keyboard that I got gifted for Christmas. And this one has blue switches. It's the Keychron K8 keyboard. I like it. The only thing with the Keychrons is like they're chonky. Like look at the bottom. Dude, that is so thick. It means like my wrists are always kind of contorted. So like you for sure need a wrist rest to use a Keychron keyboard. I actually think I like the the base of my ducky better, even though this one's a metal base. I like the metal base, but I like the shape of my ducky one better. And I like the feedback of that one better. This one's like not backlit. So when I hit the caps key, it's like not very obvious because it's like a dark blue. I don't even know if you guys can see. So that green light is nice and obvious, but like this light right here is on. So I'm pretty much, I already have typing issues. And when I go into Vim, when I'm using this keyboard, I hit caps key all the time by accident. And I have no idea until I've made all these changes. Yeah. I thought this was going to be about Elm. Dude, we're just getting in there. Just hold on. People have questions. The people have spoken. Come on now. How's knitting going? Dude, it's going great. I'm doing a cabled cardigan right now. And it's like, it looks crazy. Like it looks so complex. It's got like the weaving and like the, what else do I have on there? It's like that. And it's got these like bubbles on it. Like these baubles / bubbles on it. And, yeah, I don't know. It's like a traditional Irish / Scottish pattern book that I'm going. So, do you still tear up Apex from time to time? Dude, I have not done any gaming recently. Especially like since I've been trying to do any kind of YouTube stuff. No. No. I have no time for hobbies that are... I'll sometimes game, but like nothing. I haven't played Apex. Are you doing any specific project with Elm? Yes. Also, Sympathy, thank you so much for the raid. By the way, thank you. I appreciate it. The specific project that we're doing in Elm? Yes. So I want to add a blog to my personal project. To my personal website. I want to add a blog to my personal website. I don't want to touch any JavaScript. I want it to be a static site so that I can continue to host it for free on GitHub pages because I like free things. So we're using Elm to do that. Because I don't know Elm, but it's fun. It seems fun. I use bubble tea at work, which is Elm inspired, and I feel I've been waiting for an opportunity to do something with Elm. So, very cool. Yeah. I like the style. Very retro. Yeah, for real. I have a ducky mechanical. Yeah, I really like my ducky. I had it for years. I use a little folded towel to rest my wrist. That's a great idea. Because I need a wrist rest. My other one was stolen. Not actually, but I don't have it right now. Choking on a pepper. I have a Keychron K8. It's so good for switching between Mac / Linux and Windows. Dude, that has been the biggest enhancement to my workflow is like these little switches on the side there are so good. It's not going to focus on them because my face is there. I can switch back and forth between, like using my Mac or using my desktop. It's so good. Makes my life so easy because I switch back and forth so much. Elm sounds playful. Yeah, exactly. Wait, will that work? I don't know. I don't know. Sympathy, Bash Bunny, I hope you're well. It's been a while since I caught this stream. Thanks so much for the raid. I hope you're doing great. It's been so long since I've like seen you or heard from you. Literal years. Stolen. Oh no. Almost kind of like Haskell in a good way. Yeah, it's functional. It's putting the fun in functional. All right. Let me... I gotta remember how to switch tmux sessions. Tmux switch sessions. Oh yeah. I can't remember. BS. Perfect. Yeah, get your snacks. Get all comfy cozy in here. Come on now. Obviously. Oh, I only have one. How do I... Oh, I can detach. Oh, shit. I'm in the wrong window. Blip, blip. Okay, what else am I trying to do? I'm trying to do more coding in general. I've missed it. Okay, learning Elm. Actually, I could just start my TMUX session here. Stream. Oh, what did I do? TMUX. There you go. Sick. Blip, blip, blip. I'm rusty on the... I haven't used TMUX in ages, but I've been using it again for like sessions. What does Elm stand for? It's just a programming language. This one. I finally started that Go GUI project. Not sure I'm liking Fine too much. I didn't like love Fine. I tried it a little bit and I thought it was great, but it's a lot to get familiar with. Also, I don't know if Pika's still here. How's your Friday going, girly? Was moving jobs, lots of stuff. Well, I'm so glad that you're back to streaming and I hope that you're thriving. Sympathy. Have you tried and rejected VS Code for NeoVim/Emacs? Yeah, so I used to use VS Code and then I switched to NeoVim. I was using like the Vim keybinds with VS Code for a long time. And it was only when I started to feel like, oh, I wish I could do this thing that you're supposed to be able to do in NeoVim that I can't do in VS Code. And then I made the switch. VS Code on with Icar. Oh no. I switched Fine for Whales earlier this week. Dude, Whales is sick. I built something with Whales before. Let me see if I can find it. I built something with Whales before, but it kind of sucked. I don't think I ever got it to like actually build to a desktop app because they did a major version change like right in the middle of my project. So I think there was a bug that was like not like there was a bug and then it was like obviously they weren't going to fix it because they were bumping it to a new version, but then the new version meant that I had to like re-implement how I did everything. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But Whales is really, I found Whales really nice to work with. Especially the fact that you can use all of your web dev front end stuff. It's pretty cool. Why is there no video or projects or tutorials about JavaScript React in your channel? Because I'm not interested in doing web development. That's why. It's so intuitive. It's so good. Okay. Elm. Yes. Okay. I'm totally focused and I know what's going on. I promise. All right. I'm turning music off. Woo! Huge. All right. Oh, these lights. Ah, my eyeballs. Why are you gonna learn Elm instead of TypeScript? I feel like I'm gonna. Okay, maybe my title was a little too on the nose. I'm getting a lot. Okay. I probably should have done like a little video or something first before prefacing why I don't like using JavaScript a ton. Basically, some of my beef with JavaScript is like there's a million ways to do one thing. There's a lot of like potential side effects in JavaScript, like a lot of the built-in functions and stuff like that do some fun thing under the hood that is not clear or unexpected, which can lead to like a total pain in the butt when you're debugging. I'd imagine TypeScript is better, but I don't know if it's that much better. I don't know if it's enough for me to do that. So I just, yeah. And I was curious. I've been curious about Elm, given that we use Elm as the inspiration for the Go framework that we have for building 2Es at work. So, yeah. Are you the same guy that was asking me about whistling yesterday? Is that all you've messaged me about? Oh, interesting. Okay. You are an interesting creature of the internet, Alex. That's interesting. Okay. You whistle, Alex. Maybe I'll hear you from here. We'll try that. How about that? Any chance that keyboard has a backlight? In that case, hacker mode lights off and backlight keyboard on. Yeah, no, it doesn't. This one is not backlit. I usually find that I don't need a backlit keyboard because I'll always have like at least enough light to see. So it's not that bad. I could show this. I'm actually really good today and I don't have anything up that I should not show. So we can risk it for a biscuit. New window, browser. Then we can read the docs together. Put your sunglasses on though. There's a light mode. Oh, chose the wrong thing. All right, okie dokie. I baited all the JavaScript people to get in here and start learning Elm with me, but now I'm reconsidering my choices. Okay, so Elm is a functional language. Oh, I should probably have notes as well. What do I have here? I can actually, I'll do, hold on. Learning Elm. Yes. Cool. Read me. Oh, okay. I don't put my glasses on. I like the vibe with the glasses. Also, it might be a placebo effect, but like it gives me some peace of mind with the lights. All right. Elm. Amazing. Okay. So functional lang compiles to JS. I wish that I could change this more easily. You know? It's fine. Oh yeah, you guys can't hear the music. Well then, I take back what I just said. No dark reader? No. I don't know what happened here. Oh wait, I might be able to change it. White, sepia, night. Nice. Sick. All right, you guys can take your sunglasses on. It's safe. I get +5 intelligence stat for the glasses. Thank you. Thank you. As long as no one questions me, we'll be okay. Everything I say is true. That's true 100% of the time. Okay. This guide will teach you the fundamentals of programming in Elm and show you how to make interactive apps with the Elm architecture. Emphasize principles and patterns that generalize to programming in any language. Nice. We were looking at this the other day. I think we were looking... I guess we can just read this whole thing through, I suppose. Yeah, whatever. My cursor is alarming. Is it too large? Is it too big for you? Are you scared? Don't be afraid. It is excessively big. Like, look at, okay, wait, compare to here. This is the same size window. And yet when I go to my browser, it's just like so big. I don't know. All right, you're sidetracking me. Let's get back to what we have to do here, okay? So small building block. Let's get into the fundamentals. Would you guys rather see me type? You guys want to probably see my amazing typing skills. I make no typos ever. Okay. Smallest building block is a value. All right, cool. No. I I guess I could do, you do a little bleep bleep to string concat. I'm sure this is on learn X and Y minutes if I wanted as well. She's a Jedi, is correct. Okay. Try greeting something else like Stokely or KWAME. Okie dokie. This function takes 2 arguments. Okay, wait. So is this meant to be like, oh, this is, what's this? Oh, is it just new line? Question mark? I don't know what those pipes are for. Anyway, we're giving 2 arguments to the madlib function. Notice how we use parentheses to group together butter and fly in the second example. Each argument needs to be a primitive value. Okay. Args are primitive or in parentheses. All right, see here. Blip, blip, blip. I can't count. Counting's hard. All right, Elm. Oh, did that not copy? Here you go. I guess I probably should and could link this better. Actually, some 10x developers told me that reading the docs front to back can be really useful. That's how they used to make you learn that like that in school, but I just thought it was kind of boring. I switched to Emacs. I've been going back and forth. Okay, Alex, I'm straight up. You're banned. You're so annoying. Stop being annoying. Just have you tried not being annoying, sir? Please, you're like a fly. Buzzing around in my airspace. No warning. I choose violence. Oh, is that the TJ DeVries? Hello? Hello? TJ, I'm actually taking your advice. I'm reading the docs front to back. Huge. Fruit. Elm glasses. Bash is a genius. Thank you. I just keep learning more and more things to make people know how right I am about things. To prove to tech Twitter that I can be pseudo bunny. I can't give me root privs. I promise I'll be good. I just banned someone and called them a fly. How do you feel about that, TJ? They're pseudo glasses. This is my alter ego, pseudo bunny. Isn't reading the entire thing quite inefficient? Ask TJ. He's the one who told me that this is a good idea. Him and Carlos both, who are like, I would consider 10x developers. All right, strings, data structures. I'm a really good typist, in case you're wondering what my hobbies include. Typing. Yeah, okay, lists. You do a little roop boop. Bob. Joe, yeah, huge. What's the most complex thing you've written in Bash? Fucking nothing. Nothing. I just like the shell, man. Come on now. I didn't know that I would be subjected to needing to be an excellent Bash scripter when I chose this username. I have regrets. And I can't change it now because I don't use my real name I don't go by my real name in the dev circle. So now if I changed my name, they'd be like, what? Who are you talking about? Like, they wouldn't even know me anymore. Yeah. All right. TJ, how was your stream? Dude, did you film a video while live on stream and then immediately publish it while still live on stream? I don't know if you're still here, but like, oh, that's a good question. How do I mod you? Oh, nice. Oh, you're a standard moderator. Hold on. Let me get you better as moderator. Okay, now you're both moderators. All right, cool. All right. Yes, he did. That's insane. Oh, no editing needed? What? Also, the bandwidth this man's must have is insane. He's live streaming and uploading a huge chonker of a video. That's crazy. Modding is a path to the dark side? Yes, true. True. I'm missing a bunch of notifications. Icarus, thank you for gifting a sub. I appreciate that. Zara, thank you for the tier 1. Collard, thank you for the 7 bits. Coder, thank you for the tier 1. Brianna, thank you for the prime. Dom, thank you for the gifting a tier 1 to TJ. I appreciate that. Sounds like a fiber connection. Sounds like America. All right, Tupples. All right, cool. All right, Tupples. Ooh, records is basically a map. Records. Do you guys like my singing of the music that you cannot hear? My Nintendo Game Lobby music? You guys, I'm not going to tell you what podcast I was on earlier, but I was on a podcast earlier, and I don't know why, but like at the end of the podcast, I felt bad for talking so much. But like, isn't that what you're supposed to do on a podcast? Do you know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh my God, I didn't even, I didn't hear his story, and now we're out of time. And I was like, wait, hold on. I think that's what he wanted. I think that was the scheme this whole time. You also missed those quotes at okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, how do I pass this one? Oh, just normally. I'm going to include an example of this so that I don't get too confused here. You know me, I like being confused and confusing. So there's that as well. Okay, why does it keep copying this thing? Oh, I think it's because my mouse is like hovering over. Okay, hold on. I think it's a skill issue. It's because I have to switch to Mac sometimes, then I get all confused about how to copy and paste things. It's tragic, really. Actually, I should have just done this as well. What? No one saw that. Good thing no one's here. No one can see my mistakes. Okay. So the Elm architecture is a pattern for architecting interactive programs like web apps and games. The architecture seems to emerge naturally in Elm rather than someone inventing it. Early Elm programmers kept discovering that the same basic patterns in their code. Do I feel like a YouTuber? Do you guys believe me? Do I look like a pro YouTuber when I'm explaining this right now? It was a little spooky to see people ending up with this well-architected code without planning ahead. Crazy. Is this going to be a YouTube video? No, probably not. But it's actually good practice. So the Elm architecture is made easy in Elm, but it can be useful in any front-end project, as seen in Bubble Tea, which is a Go framework. In fact, projects like Redux have been inspired by the Elm architecture. So you may have seen various derivatives of this pattern, but the point is that even if you ultimately can't use Elm at work yet, you can still get a lot out of using Elm and internalizing this pattern. Honestly, I feel like the learning curve for the Elm architecture is a little, like, it feels a bit steep at first because it's like immutability and everything's returning. I don't know. It's confusing. People get confused. I was confused when I first learned it. And then eventually you realize it's so simple. And then it makes it so fast to build UIs. It's so good. Okay, anyway. Okay, buttons. How fun. Redux is wrong. Oh, ruh-roh. Did you find a difference between observer and pub sub patterns? No. I don't know. Can I go to the toilet? You may. You may not. You're going to sit here and you're going to learn Elm, whether you like it or not. Okay, our first example is a counter that can be incremented or decremented. Oh yeah, we did this one. Little Diveruski. So this one we already kind of explained in the last stream. The last stream we didn't go that deep into it because my brain hurt and these lights are intense. So yeah. But I guess I can explain it again. Do I want to? Yeah, sure. Okay, so there's an increment and decrement message, okay? There is an update and there is the init. So the init function sets the initial state of the model. In this case, it is because it's a functional language, it's just a data type. It's not like a data structure or anything, I think. Might be fake news, I don't know yet. Anyway, so this one's an integer. So when we start up the application, it's going to set this value to 0. And then when we go to the update, this is where the actual interactivity portion is happening. So you start off and you get a message and a model is returned. You get a message and a model and then you return a model. Sorry, I messed up. It's fine. You get a message and a model as arguments, and then yeah, you do a little check on what kind of message you received, and then depending on the type of message, you have some behavior that it does. In this case, it will increment the value of the model by 1, and then it will always returns the model at the end. So there's no explicit returns or anything in this. All right. And then the view is what gets rendered. It gets called like basically after every single update. So it like redraws the UI. All right. It might be a function that returns a function. Oh, true. True. Okay, so then the view receives the model and it writes that to a div, which contains a button, and that's the decrement. And then it also has another div within that div that has some text and then another button to increment. We did it. Huge. Okay, this code here uses type annotations, type aliases, and custom types. The point of this section is to get you a better feeling of the Elm architecture, though, so we'll not cover them until a bit later. Yeah, cool. I did just explain what this all does, so I think it's fine. I would be curious. When someone clicks, yeah, so when there's some action that happens, like any kind of IO, the update gets called, in case I didn't mention that. And that's it. Ooh, this is fun. Okay, Elm starts by reading. This is kind of a fun loop to include here, actually. Hello? Oh, do I have my caps key on? Where am I? Okay, we're good, we're good. Panic subsided. Sick. Oh, isn't there a way to do like a numbered list real quick in Vim? Vim add. I can't remember. There's like some key that you can press. Hold on. I'm already Googling it. Like I know that there's one where you can highlight a bunch of numbers and you can like hit something and it'll make them increment. G and then Control A. Is that right? What does G do? Dude, I gotta do some more Vim tutor. I'm forgetting. Oh, I see. Wait, hold on. G, Control A. It didn't work. It's just Control A for increment. Oh, wait. God, okay. Sorry, it didn't work. Yeah, there's no numbers, Dumbo. Hello? She's confused. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Control A. Oh. Wait. That's not right. G, Control A is to increment value. Or R-sec10. Okay, hold on. I wonder if I do G, Control A. Oh, sick. Okay. Let's change these to zeros. Does that work? Oh, that won't work. I'll do this one onwards. Okay, we're good. We got this. We start at 0 because we're goated. G, Control A. Sick. Oh, wow. You guys are so smart. Cool. Got to learn a whole new markup? Not necessarily. This is just like this is the language, a language that uses the Elm architecture, but you can use the Elm architecture in any programming language. Are you changing some code because I cannot see anything? Oh, yeah, you guys, it's just notes so far. Be nice to be able to prompt an LLM to do word text edits that are not code suggestions. Yeah, for real. Would be some relevant information for me. What's relevant? Hold on. Doesn't Elm also use function currying? Like int would return function A, return function B. I think so, yeah. It looks, the function signatures look very, very similar to Haskell. Okay, we're going to create a simple app that reverses the contents of a text field. Wait, should I bully Tech Twitter into being here? Should I tell them it's Women's Day, support a female streamer? Just kidding. I would rather learn Elm and stay focused. It's fine. Resp, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Bradley Booper, thank you for the prime. Thank you. Is it a model view controller? It's a way of, yeah, basically. Model view controller is like one way of, I can't remember what I was trying to say. One architecture for managing UIs. This one is a different one, but like same. Congrats. Thank you. Okay, let's write a simple app that reverses the contents of a text field. Click the blue button to look at this program in the online editor and try to check out the hint for the type keyword. It told me to click the blue. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Lights out. I can't turn lights out of this one. It's also like the worst font ever. Text to what's another one that's like, I like the ones that are the same. Loop. Okay. All right, so we've got our main. It's got a browser.sandbox. I don't know, some kind of sandbox browser, I suppose that makes sense. Okay, and then we've got the model. Oh, this one is a, not a dictionary, a record. So the model's a record in this case, which I guess is a data structure. It is, yes. Hold on. Yes, okay. Model and its content is just a string. We set the content to nothing. When we first jump into it, we've got a change message. And this message also takes a string. Is this? Yeah, we have a message change of type string, I think. Okay, and then when you update, you receive the message and the model. And then we check for if there's a change, new content. Okay. Change, that's the new content, is the string that it also has, that it receives. And then we have a model. We return, is this, I don't know what this pipe does. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write down all my questions. Everyone got your GopherCon tickets? I have not gotten mine. I haven't gotten mine yet. I'm nervous. I get scared of going to in-person things. I need more gal pals to go with these things with me. Okay. Change is just a message constructor. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and that update message is how you handle events. Yes. Not Sandbox browser, but Elm Sandbox. Okay, okay. Good to know. Gur, thank you for the Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Record. Oh, I see. So that's like setting a new value for the record field. Gotcha. Okay, okay. So this pipe. Oh, I don't know what I'm trying to do here. All right. Actually, I might just make this a little something here since they are confusing enough for me. I don't know why I'm still listening to this song. Why am I not copying things properly? Okay. So set a field in the record with the so it's record name. Bloop. Fields. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna fix my grammar here. Okay. Cool. This is cool in OCaml and Haskell because you have optimization behind, but with JS as a backend, it sounds not great. Yeah, seriously. It's also an Elixir? Oh, interesting. Okay. So this code is a slight variant of the previous example. You set up a model, you define some messages, and then you say how to update. You make your view. The difference is just in how we filled the skeleton, so let's walk through that. String.reverse model content. Is this like a... I guess string just has some like built-ins and stuff. Hold on. All right, hold on. I gotta BRB. BRB. I'm gonna change this music. Oh man, I might get DMCA striked for that. Lame. So I was trying to avoid this VOD. Dang it. Oh well. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna listen to some copywritten music because I can. Because you guys can't hear it anymore. Man, I've been obsessed with this song, The Dreamer by The Tallest Man on Earth. Do you guys know that song? It's like, I've been listening to it non-stop. It's so good. Okay. All right, T. Okay, so we were looking at text fields. All right, so ooh, this one, yeah. So this, it's an Elm sandbox. Hear ya? I hear ya. Here, I'm actually gonna. Alrighty. Yes, I've got init, update, and view. We're doing content, and then we're setting the value for content to whatever the new string provided is when we get a message that the content has changed. Elmer Haskell. Well, right now, Haskell's so hard. One day. How you doing, low level? Dude, I can't stop thinking about that short you made. It is the best thing I've seen on Twitter this year. Do you guys want to see what I'm talking about? It's so simple and so pure. I'm sorry, Madison. Because we're on Twitch, I immediately started I typed your name as Madison Kappa. Like Kapva. That should be your Twitch name. Although I understand wanting to keep it consistent. But like, actually, that'd be a great emote. That needs to be your first emote. That can be your bot's name. Okay, well, I feel pretty good about this. It is interesting to me though how like string is not mentioned anywhere, but then you're able to call this like string.reverse is a function from, I guess, the string library, but it's not imported anywhere. But that's fine. It's just noteworthy to me. Okay, we create a div with 2 children. The interesting child is the input node, which has 3 attributes. Okay, true. It is like, she nested. This looks kind of yucky. It's a lot of, I don't know. It's a lot of square brackets. Alrighty. Okay, so we create a div with 2 children. The interesting child is the input node, which has 3 attributes. It has placeholder, value, and on input. So the on input sends messages when the user types in this input node. Value is the current content, and placeholder is the text that shows when there's no content. Fair enough. Typing in Bard would produce these 4 messages. This is exactly what happens in Bubble Tea, so this is nice. I feel safe. I feel safe here. Okay, go to the example in the online editor. Go mentioned. You're gonna turn. Okay. In the online editor here, show the length of the content in your view function. Use the string.length method. Oh, fun. Okay, let's try that. That sounds fun. I love interactive tutorials so much. Okay, wait. So this one belongs to these. Input. I just need another little Diveruski here, I think. Yes. You. Except I just need to do string.length. Is that gonna work? How do I rebuild? Oh shit. Oh shit. Text is not what I expected. Oh, I don't think I need this. Why is this here? What if I do this? Oh wait, okay. I could also just read the error and see what happens. This argument is a list of type, but the div needs a second argument to be list HTML message. These are such nice error messages. It's so kind. Okay. If an argument is acceptable, can I wait, text? Yeah, no, because it's a text element. String dot I don't know what the different, it's an int, but it should still be text. Model.content. Wouldn't it still just be text? Or is div? Okay, maybe I should finish reading the instructions. If you want more info on how to change values working, you need to cut some types. Okay, no. So why is that? Length produces int, but the text needs. Oh, use a string.fromInt. Okay, so I think I can do this. Dude, this is insanely kind. It's actually crazy. Okay, is that gonna work? You too, chat. Hello, world. Nice. She's so smart. It's the glasses, chat. If you didn't know. That's why we got it first try. Just ignore the other tries, and it was first try. Okay, now we'll make a rudimentary form. It has a field for your name, a field for your password, and a field to verify that password. Here, I don't know why I'm sitting this way. Hold on. What other tries? I only saw one try. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Nice. Nice. Congrats, Ben. I hope that your next opportunity is everything that you're looking for. The opportunity of your dreams. I've included the full program below. Click on the edit. Okay, so we're doing a little form. A little form Maruski. Chat, let's make them type in a plain text password. Ha ha ha. Mission accomplished. Oof. Watch out. Keep your sunglasses on. You never know when there's going to be a... What's that called? Flash scare? I don't know. Currently the job of my dreams is the one that pays the rent. You got this. Are you doing a C stream with Bash? That'd be fun. I haven't touched C in so long. And it was only like an intro to C class. That'd be fun. Why Elm? Because I've used the Elm architecture in the Go framework that I now support at work. So the Elm architecture gets used there, and I wanted to make some changes to, or like upgrades to my personal website. Like I want to add a blog instead of having my blog on dev.to. And I figured Elm would be the perfect thing since I've been meaning to try it, and it compiles to JavaScript. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to basically have a static site that's like written with Elm and then compiles to JavaScript, and I don't actually need to write any JavaScript. Maybe you can teach me Vim too. We can speed run Vim Tutor. Yeah, I can totally give you tips for Vim. Although I break my config all the time, which might mean that I'm the perfect person to teach you. Because I'm really good at breaking things. Why not JavaScript? Hee hee. Shut up. Shut up. So aggressive. All right. Pretty similar to our text field example. Okay. So we're guessing at the model. All right, maybe I should attempt to. That's an aggressive note to turn on. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. That's what we do here. Toxic Bunny she has to come out every once in a while, you know? It's been too long since I've played video games, so now we're just taking it out on all of the devs. Get them. Specifically the JavaScript developers, rip. F's in chat for the JavaScript developers. Getting bullied in my Elm stream. Oh man. Okay. Anyway, so we have a model. And the model is a record. So we've got the name, we've got the password, and we've got the confirmation field for the password as well. This is actually going to be a form. The model is kind of taking the shape of a form field, or like a form itself, not just one field. And then these are the fields in that form, okay? Clear as mud, perfect. When we start up the application, we initialize all of those values to nothing. And then we have our different type of messages that we can get, one for each of the fields that we can modify, so that when the keystrokes are happening, we know what field those need to propagate in. All right. So then in our update, which is happening in every single keystroke, we have the message and the model. And we do a type check on the message. So depending on what field we have active and we're typing in, we are going to update that field in our model with the new value from the message. Huge. Okay, and then we have the view, which is just showing you like what's going to be displayed. And this gets called after every update. And in this case, we have a Divaruski there, and then we've got a bunch of different input fields within the Divaruski, and then model.password again, password again. What the fuck is this doing? Okay, wait, view input. I see. Wait, what is that? Where did you come from? I need Control K. I need to know what this, I guess the view input, it takes, this is the placeholder text. This is the title. I don't think it says anywhere what the expected fields are for that. Oh, it's right here. Ignore me. These are the worst named. Why are they named? Why did they do this? Oh, I see, because they've got it explicitly here. Okay, don't worry. I'm just blind. I'm bash blind. She doesn't know what's going on. All right, so we've got the view input here, which takes the type, the placeholder, the value, and on input to message. Oh, I see. And this is the message that gets generated every time that you type in this input field. Gotcha. That's cool. That's cool. Madison, don't ever be shy about being bad at a new language. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I can be hard on myself with that too. And it's pretty dumb. It's dumb to be hard on yourself for things that you don't know already. Like, who says you got to know it already? Kind of silly. Don't learn Elm, just go the JavaScript route. No one asked woof. Did you hear me ask you woof? Damn it. Learning hard things is hard. Yeah, confirmed. Fucking for real. That's too real. I tried learning Haskell like 3 times now. For real. I'm getting used to using Vim for the first time on stream too, so that is rough, but I keep doing it. I know, dude, same. I so relate. Thing is like the reality is that like everyone on this stream love seeing you struggle and suffer. So it's great content. Keep on keeping on, you know? Sorry, no, you're good. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just teasing you, Woof. You're the target of Toxic Bunny. Because like for that, I'm not being serious. Don't worry. That looks a lot like Bash. Shut up, Ligma. Ligma Elm code. Ligma toes, man. All right. View validation. I don't know where that came from. She's a little weird today. It's fine. She's a little quirky. It's the functional programming. It's taking it out in me. We're getting there. I use Neven, by the way. GigaChat. Let's fucking go. Nice. Okay, and then the view validation. Blah, blah, blah. This one takes a model, returns HTML. Oh, interesting. Okay, so if the model.password is equal to the model.password again, then we have a little Diveruski with a green text, and it says okay. Oh, wow. Wait, this is so cool. View validation. So this is just like some other kind of UI element that I can have that has some condition or whatever I want to do based on the state of the model. That's sick. Cool too. Don't say bad words, please. Why? Are you watching me with your children? It's good. I'm a good influence. Even though I swear like a sailor, it's fine. It's fine. They'll trust me. They'll love it. All right. Go look at this example in the online editor. Try to add the following features. Let's do a little view validation action. Make it better. Check that the password is longer than 8 characters. The password contains uppercase, lowercase, and numeric. Oh. Okay. I hope there's autocomplete with this thing. I don't know what I'm doing. When in doubt, lean on autocomplete. That's what I'm saying. Bad words will make the tech learning more memorable. Exactly. If I don't tease you, flash bully you slightly while we learn Elm, was it really fun and memorable? I don't think so. Okay, if model that wait, I'm kind of confused. Should I be doing like a, because this, okay, wait, I should try this first. Okay. Name, Madison. Password, Twitch icon. Oh, I see. As soon as you start typing in it, as soon as it has any kind of value, like now it's probably going to keep that. Oh, no, as soon as there's any value. Okay. Twitch icon. Can we have an acronym for Elm? If you want. Twitch icon. I don't get what lowercase message is. Where? Oh, this one? On input to message, view input. That is the type that we defined up further away. Update. Oh, wait. Message. It's this. Okay, so it's a message type, but the name is lowercase. HTML is the type, and it's just a message. So the view input. Wait, that's so confusing. Oh, string. Oh, I guess you get the string value of the, okay, wait, this is a type, placeholder, value, and then this is I think this is like a conversion of whatever the message, it's like the string value of that type. So it's extracting the string from the message type that we receive. I think. I don't fucking know. Generics in Elm are lowercase and can be more than one letter. Okay. gonna go downhill skiing stream and risk my life for clicks. Do it. I dare you to do a 360 toe touch on your stream. Otherwise, you're not a real snowboarder or skier. That's a 360 toe touch. Thank you. Clip it and ship it. All right. These glasses make me feel kind of violent. I don't know what it is. Ready to give chat some shit. Okay. All right. So basically for password, oh, I see. Wait, what am I doing? Passwords do not match. Okay. So I basically want, there's a couple things that I want to see here. Okay. Check it. It's longer. So length. So I want the length attribute. I need 8 chars, and then like the values themselves of the chars, and then if it matches, repeat, pass. I don't like this song. I want to listen to some Billie Eilish or something. Oh, Billie Jean? Fun. Hell yeah. All right. Okay. So I need to check that the password is longer than 8 characters. How do I comment in this thing? Can I do a... Cool. Okay. So view validation if model.password. Oh, I see. So it returns a message. HTML. Okay. Can I do like a little template div? Hold on. Oh, hold on. I'll do it in a different window. Wanna dance, wanna flow, even around. Been told that this is the new lo-fi girl. Not today. Today we're toxic hacker bunny. What can I say? She was just waiting to come out. Okay. Like a div template kind of thing. Function currying. Oh. Okay, wait. Reusable. Okay. How to create a reusable component. So basically I could have a function that returns the div, is what you're saying, I think. Special div. And that takes a, what does it take? Text. What does div take? I wish I could see more information. Like, is this just HTML.div? Oh, I see. Nice. Okay, so this is the thing. On the flow, in around. Oh, that's not how you comment? I thought that was how you comment. Oh, it's the dashes. Dude, they literally have comments right there. Whoops. Okay, so I could use special div, and that takes a... Can I just... I'm just going to copy it. Is that awful? Can I do that? Function div return style, return function attributes. Oh, wait. Return function style. Okay, wait. Maybe I gotta read this thing on their discourse. I think the structure section of the documentation is pretty relevant. Components, local state. Classic me, just skipping ahead. How can I optimize this prematurely? I don't want to do it wrong first try, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so you can have a button. Takes a string. You can have a... Okay, well, I guess in this case, I want style. I want style and text. Or I don't want style and text. I just want text, probably. Anyway, I don't know. Let's fuck around and find out. All right. So I want this style. I'm going to make this like a error div, actually. Color and red. And then I can give it like a different error. Text is going to be this. And then I think I'm actually just going to return HTML message, if I'm not mistaken. HTML message. Okay, that. And then probably want to take, I want to get a string, and then I want to, that's just the signature, so I gotta do, actually I'm going to do error div. It's kind of confusing if I reuse message, isn't it? I don't know. Let's fucking, we'll see. Your freedom. I don't know if that works. No, it doesn't like that. Was expecting a closing. Oh, that's my bad. Wait, is it my bad? Div. These look the same. Oh, it totally is blocking the rendered HTML. That's funny. Okay, sorry. Shared window. Let's move me. Hello. It's nice being here, but I can't watch. This hurts my brain. Oh no. Me too. If that makes you feel any better. When you're playing. You missed that equal. Oh. Oh, true. Okay, so this might actually be... This might actually work. Huge. Good stuff. Good job, chat. You get a cookie. What kind of cookie do you want? All right, okay, let's try this. This might work. If it works, you guys get more cookies. I keep trying to save it. Huge. Okay, let's go. Error text. Nice. Okay, cool. That's nice. Okay, so now I can add more things. Okay, so if model dot password is oh wait, string dot, okay, wait. I think this is a function, question mark. Oh yeah. Oh nice, I can see at the bottom there's a little question mark thing that comes up if it is less than 8. Happens when it's raining. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why did I just paste something? I'm like, what's in my clipboard? Okay, then I can do error div length Wow, huge. Chocolate chat. Yeah, only love you when you're playing. This won't compile. Take your bets, chat. All right. Actually, I guess I should just add one thing at a time. You're missing an else. No statements in Elm. Can I just do an else and then the rest of whatever's in here? Oh, interesting. What's the and operator? Oh, I can probably wait, hold on. This is silly. I can probably just do like and can't I usually do like between 0 listen. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm gonna just keep it as it is. Oh shit. Switch to I'll use a different name for not equal. Oh, not equal is /equal. Okay. Ooh, nice. And 7 C's. This is fun. It's kind of fun. All right, and then I need my, I don't know how to get this uppercase thing that it wants. Uppercase, lowercase, and numeric. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. All right. Have numbers. What am I working on? Currently, we are making our way through the Elm docs to get familiar with it. Oh, I see. Oh, there's a contains. Oh, I don't know. I could convert it all to uppercase and then see if it's different. But that seems kind of silly. Seems pretty like a pretty silly solution. You can reduce the string. Lowercase and numeric should be small. Oh, I see. So should I could iterate over the values and then see if it contains an uppercase. I haven't done my homework, but how much do companies in the US use Elm? I have no idea. It's just for funsies. But I'm sure there might be at least one person in the chat that knows. Potentially. Okay, now I want to listen to Billie Eilish. Alrighty. I want to like stretch my neck and now it fucking hurts. I'm looking at the string docs right now. Or I was until I hurt myself. It's because I don't sit properly in my chair, man. These glasses are aging me. My neck hurts. Okay, I'll look at the elm string thing. I feel like reduce the string from the left. Oh, there's an is digit. Is that right? Any is digit. This. What is this? Character to Boolean. I just don't like writing JavaScript. So we're learning something else. See if all characters pass the test. Interesting. Okay. Any. Okay, I'll try that. If string.any. Is that how that works? Any is digit. Is digit. Is this maybe like a strings dot? No, that's a is digit elm. Okay, wait, elm. It's an example and it's confusing me. Oh, I see. It's a character thing. Is that right? Oh, I see. If, oh, I see. Because string.any is working with characters. Oh, I see. Ah. Alright, cool. And, what's and? It's this one, okay. Is any, I'll do is digit, I'll do is upper, and then I'll do is lower as well. Wow. Chat, you're so smart. You're making me feel smart. Huge. I don't know if I can do this. I just don't want it to be, it's such a chonker of a line already, you know? Like, let's wrap that stuff, you know? I don't know if I'm supposed to, where I'm supposed to wrap this stuff in this language. Oh, row. Cannot find is digit very, oh, it's character dot is digit. Okay, I gotta do char dot is digit. Okay, there you go. I also did not do the same conditions. It's fine. I'm cooking with gas. Okay. Oh, I also did not update. Must include one. Uppercase, lowercase, and number. Oh shit, it's not working. What'd I do? Else if... Oh, it's, oh. So, wait, so it has to have, if it's char dot is digit, but it's supposed to be all of those conditions. These are, this is like, I think this, what should I even say? Oh wait, that's why. I don't know what the not thing is in this case. How do I say not? Not in Elm. Oh, not is double equal true? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, I have to do this to ignore new line? Okay. Good thing I got geniuses in the chat. Okay, I want it not equal to, I want it equal. Just do this. Are you sure? Doesn't this return a boolean anyway? We'll see. Make sure to save it. Oh shit, wait, what is this? Wanted to parse the pattern next. Yeah, whatever, I'll just get rid of these. See what happens. Must include at least one uppercase. Okay, cool. Actually, I feel like I want to have almost like an overarching little thing to like make it so I don't have to get this weird error. Multiple password. If that, then this, and then you can do all these other. Otherwise, don't do anything. I want to do another else. Can I indent these? I want to indent them. Can I do that? Oh shit. Is that gonna work? Oh fuck. Oh, I forgot what did then. That's why, I think. Oh shit. Just saw the start of an else. Oh, I see. Else. Can I just return an empty div? That work? Oh. Do I need an else? You said you always need an else, don't you? Else. Oh, it's div. Oh, I see. Nice. Okay, now it's not being annoying. Fuck. I messed it up. Wait, what? This was working a second ago. Damn it. If that password must include one uppercase. It's ugly as hell for now. It was implicit. That was the problem. Oh. Why doesn't that work anymore? Because this is... What the fuck? This is so hard to read. It's disgusting. Oh no. You can definitely make this prettier. She's yucky. It's okay. For now, it's like this. Else, okay, so basically if it's less than 8, then it gives that error. Otherwise, go to this one, and then the password needs to include an uppercase, whatever. That's if it's false. Use digit is lower. Negating conditions might be the oh. Really? Saying this might actually change something. No, it didn't. Are you a never nester? Well, does validation ever look pretty up for real? Okay, I don't know. Well, it's okay. Look. Whoa. I'm reading someone else's solution and it looks crazy to me right now. So it gets flags dot has lower. Is that a thing? What's flags? Flags to air. Flags. Is it a string? Oh, it's character. Oh, it's a helper function that they got? Holy shit. You're only checking if they're all missing. Oh, it has to be, or not. Oh, wait, shit. Oh, if one's missing and the other one's missing. Oh, shit, you're right. Is that right? Yeah. Nice. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Ligma. Not the Ligma. No. Might be pedantic, but you shouldn't have a comma before the and in your error message for password requirements. No, this is what's it called? Fuck, what's it called? This is what I learned in university. English. It starts with an M. I can't remember what it's called. Okay, wait. MLA. MLA, comma, in list. Before. Yeah, it's MLA. That's why I learned MLA in English. So you do use commas to separate words, phrases, and clauses in a series. Oh, I see. The final comma in a series is known as the Oxford comma. That's what you guys are on about. I see. Turn it back to false, then turn the ands into ors. Turn the ands into ors. Oh yeah, it's definitely more clear when it's false. But let me see this person's solution here. Has lower. It's like, I don't know if this makes it better. Oh, I could probably do a helper. Do you think? Okay, let's see. Has Oh, I don't know actually. Whatever. We leave it like this for now. I think. Out of curiosity, will things like div expect an array of attributes? Yeah, it does. And a second array of content elements. I'm asking about div and elm. I don't know what this first array is. I think it's like it seems like it might be like the metadata potentially. Like the you know how when you do HTML in a div you can like assign values and stuff, but it's not the content of the div. It's like attributes of the div. I think that's what the first set of square brackets is. Since almost functional, the last statement is the return value. Line attributes on a tag. Yes, exactly. Yes, thank you. Okay, this is cool. Alrighty. Okay, this person's solution's insane. I almost want to show it. Oh, where did that just go? Oh, there you go. Look at this craziness. Can you guys see that? Okay, wait. Like, look at what they did. Contains an upper end digit, and they just did this like helper, but I don't know if this makes it easier to read. I feel like I would rather just have a switch for the type, maybe, and then it gives like a different this. Makes it easier to test. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Hold on. Yeah, this is pro. This is S tier. And then you look at mine. Interesting. Well, I am going to do this as a little exercise for myself later. Do a little password validation Elm thing. What is an Elm stuff? What is this? Where am I? Let's go look. What is this? Oh, okay. Is it .el? Elm files? Elm file type. Elmling file extension. It is .elm. Okay. Cool. Cool. I just added it to my thing here. So I've got it so I can do it later for homework. All right, clean up. Okay, cool. Anyway, that was interesting. This is cool. I also forget how to do like Elm build and everything, but we'll get there. It's fine. It's fine. The view validation helper function. You'll need to learn a lot more before we can start sending HTTP requests. Keep reading all the way to the section HTTP before trying it yourself. It will be significantly easier with proper guidance. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking this one is one where we got to read front to back, you know. It seems like efforts to make generic validation libraries have not been too successful. I think that the problem is that checks are best captured by normal Elm functions. You guys can't see what I'm looking at. So as far as we know, the simplest code comes from writing the logic for your particular scenario without any special extras. So definitely give that a shot before deciding you want something more complex. Okay. All right. Ooh, types. Fun. Fun. I guess I should make this, ooh, type inference. Okay, a to full name function which extracts a person's full name as a string. To full name takes a person and formats that. Okay. Like in JavaScript or Python, we just write the code with no extra clutter. Do you see the bug though? To full name, you pass this. I actually don't see the bug. Oh, fist name. Is that it? Is it that? Is it the typo? The equivalent code says that undefined, not even an error. Hopefully that one to your users is expecting the R2. This is insane. That's such good errors. It sees that to full name is getting the wrong type of argument, like the hint in the error message says. Someone accidentally wrote fist instead of first. It's great to have an assistant for simple mistakes like this, but it's even more valuable when you have hundreds of files and a bunch of collaborators making changes. No matter how big or complex things get, the Elm compiler checks that everything fits properly just based on the source code. That's so good. All right, I gotta sit back. All right, let's start learning more. Heck yeah. All right, reading types. We've got primitives and lists. Oh, okay, well, I didn't need this. So you've got like bool, which is like true, false. And you've got string. Okay. I've got int, which is and float. Let's see what happens with lists. You can read these types as we have a list filled with string values. We have a list filled with float values. Type is a rough description of the particular value that we're looking at. Okay. Let's see the type of some functions. I gotta turn these lights off for a bit. It's like really intense. Hold on. Oh, that's so much nicer. Okay. It's just, oh, it's so dark though for you guys, but whatever. That's gonna like let my eyes relax a bit. They feel better, I think. I honestly don't see a difference with the glasses on or off, but whatever. Actually, I might actually take these off for a bit. I think the eye strain is probably from the lights, honestly. They're so intense. Actually, what I could do is change the... Hold on. I'm going to change some of my camera settings to make it better. Okay, I think that's a bit better. It's still kind of dark for you guys. I don't want to make the ISO too high. I just changed the shutter speed. I don't want to make the ISO too high though, because then it gets all grainy. But you can can see me fine. Oh, this is so much better. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okie dokie. Okay, so let's see the type of some functions. So we have a function that takes a string and returns an int. Cool. So if you just type that in the REPL question mark, is there a REPL? Is that what this is? So what's happening here? Try entering round or square root. Okay, let's try string.yourmom. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, just round or square root. Why did I do string.square root or string.round? That's silly. Silly. Okay, string.length function. Let's try giving it an argument. Nice. What happens if you don't give it a string? Try entering string.length and do an array instead. Or a string. Oh, so if you have like the wrong type, let's see what the type messages are. The errors. Oops. Dude, I cannot type right now. It's fine. Nice. I like how it talks in first person, the compiler. All right. You'll find that a string int must get a string argument. Cool. Functions that take multiple arguments end up having more and more arrows. For example, this is a function that takes 2 arguments. Yes, this is just like in Haskell. Given 2 arguments like string repeat, blah, 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 will produce ha ha ha. It works to think of an arrow as a weird way to separate arguments, but I explain the real reasoning here. Let's dive down the rabbit hole. Side quest. Time for a side quest. All right, as you look through packages like Elm Core and Elm HTML, you'll definitely see functions with multiple arrows. For example, this is so zoomed out for you guys. You can't even see. They can't even see. Okay. For example, you have string.repeat, which takes 3. Oh, wait, it takes 2, I think, and then returns 1, question mark. I have no fucking clue. Okay. Why so many arrows? What's going on here? It starts to become clearer when you see all the parentheses. For example, it's also valid to write the type of string.repeat like this. Okay. It's a function that takes an int and then produces another function. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Okay, okay. I see. So conceptually, every function accepts 1 argument. It may return another function that accepts 1 argument, etc. At some point, it will stop returning functions. This is exactly what Haskell does, but they do not put it so gently. This was rough. This was rough trying to understand this in Haskell. Okay, you could always put the parentheses to indicate that this is what's really happening, but it starts to get pretty unwieldy. When you have multiple arguments, it's the same logic behind writing 4 times 2 plus 5 times 3 instead of 4 times 2 plus 5 times 3. It means there's a bit extra to learn, but it's so common that it's worth it. Okay. Fine, but what's the point of this feature in the first place? Why not just do int, comma, string, returns a string, and then give all the arguments at once? Fair enough. Partial application. It's quite common to use the list.map function in Elm programs. So that would be A to B, list A, list B. Okay, it takes 2 arguments, a function and a list. And from there, it transforms every element in that list with that function. So string.reverse part and R equals trap and era. Now remember how string.repeat4 had type string on its own? Well, that means we can say list.map string.repeat2 ha-chu ha-chu-chu. Okay, the expression string.repeat2 is a string to string function. So we can use it directly. No need to say string gets sent to string.repeat to string. I don't know how to read that. No need to say that this basically is what's being used in this function. Is like the argument here. Okay, I think that's what it's trying to say. Okay, Elm also uses the convention that the data structure is always the last argument across the ecosystem. This means that the functions are usually designed with this possible usage in mind, making this a pretty common technique. Now, it's important to remember that this can be overused. It's convenient and clear sometimes, but I find it's best used in moderation. So always break out the top level helper functions when things get even a little complicated. That way it has a clear name and the arguments are named, and it is easy to test this new helper function. In our example, that means creating. Reduplicate. Okay, it takes a string. It takes two strings. It takes one string, returns a string. It takes one string, returns a string, I think. I'm struggling to read this right now. Okay, this case is really simple, but one is now clear, and I'm interested in the linguistic phenomenon known as reduplication, and two, it will be quite easy to add new logic to reduplicate as my program evolves. Maybe I want SHM reduplication support at one point. In other words, if your partial application is getting too long, make it a helper function. And if it's multi-line, it should definitely be turned into a top-level helper. This advice applies to using anonymous functions too. If your partial application is getting too long, make it a helper. Okay, so I think it's saying that I think it's saying that it makes it easier to break up. The last arrow data type is always the return type. Okay, good to know. Good to know. If you're ending up with too many functions when you use this advice, I recommend using comments like reduplication to give an overview of the next 5 to 10 functions. Old school. I've shown this with the update and view comment. Is that old school? I love comments that like organize the code. You know, like, hey, by the way, this coming section is all on this one topic. I love having comments like that in my code. It's so nice. It makes it so much more clear. Blockcast, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Wait, Adam, I did not see your raid. I hope you got a shout out. Hold on. Oh, man. Adam Canister. Sorry. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope you had a great stream an hour ago. You already did? Okay. Oh, man. I was like, uh-oh, I did not have my activity feed up. Okay, Elm also has a pipe operator that relies on partial application. For example, say we have a sanitize function for turning user input into integers. So we've got the sanitize, it takes a string. Ooh, maybe int. Okay, interesting. Sanitize, and then you get the input, do a string to int on that input, basically on the trimmed version of that input. We can rewrite it like so. String.trim. Oh, I see. So you can see it like in order, like what's going to be happening to this value. So you see that the string.trim happens first, and then, so this is like list view, and this is just like math view. Maybe AKA sum. Yeah, I kind of remember that from Haskell. Maybe is just like any type. It's almost like any type. You're getting something or you're getting nothing. deal with it. Pipe operator is a nice way to call functions. Okay, cool. So in this pipeline, we pass the input to a string.trim, and then that gets passed along to string.int. This is neat because it allows a left to right reading that many people like, but pipelines can be overused. When you have 3 or 4 steps, the code often gets clearer if you break out a top-level helper function. And now the transformation has a name, the arguments are named, and it has a type annotation. It's also much more self-documenting that way, and your teammates and your future self will appreciate it. Testing the logic gets easier too. Cool. All right, side quest. I think that all makes sense. I personally prefer the before, but perhaps that's because I learned functional programming in languages without pipes. Yeah, I feel like I'm okay with this. Like I'm okay with this. It's good to know I got a backup if I become not okay with version 1. You know? It feels doable for me right now. All right. Okay. Type annotations. So far we've let Elm figure out types, but it also lets you write a type annotation on the line above a definition. When you're writing the code, you can say things like this, which is what? What are you saying? Unuse check power. Oh, I don't know what. Okay. Adding type annotations is not required, but definitely recommended. Benefits include error message quality and documentation. So when you add a type annotation, it tells the compiler that what you are trying to do. Your implementation may have mistakes, but now the compiler can compare against your stated intent. Oh, I see. The type annotation on the line above a definition. Oh, I see. This is like, it's not like in PyDocs. You can do that too. I remember that in Python. Wait, but why is this? You write a type annotation on the line above a definition. Oh, this one. This is the type annotation. Okay. Words are hard. Okay, gotcha. This is the type annotation, and then this is the function. Gotcha. What's this all about? We're learning the Elm language. So we can do web development stuff. And it's a functional language. So it's really putting the fun in functional. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what color scheme I'm using? I am using a custom one right now that I need to rework before I can release it. It's like pretty scuffed right now. You can tell the difference by the colon or equals. Yes, yeah. I've been using Elm for like 1 year in the industry. Oh, really? Nice. Do you like it? Has the luster worn off, or is it still fun? A year down the line. Also, what industry are you in where you can use Elm at work? I feel like you must be around like other technical people that have advocated for using Elm, or it's you and you're the whole team and you're like, fuck it, I'm using Elm because you want to and you can. Okay, people can make mistakes in type annotations though. So what happens if the annotation does not match the implementation? The compiler figures out all the types on its own, and it checks that your annotation matches the real answer. In other words, the compiler will always verify that the annotations that you add are correct. So you get better error messages, and documentation always stays up to date. Actually, one thing I just realized is I might not be in the right category. I'm in the wrong category. Hold on. It wouldn't let me choose this from Restream. My voice is like AI. Why do people keep saying that I'm AI? Why is my voice like AI? Do I overpronounce things? Is my pronunciation too exquisite to be real? It's Canadian man. That's true. Nothing is real. Everything is AI. We had a Haskell backend, so we used Elm. Dude, that's so based. That's so sick. I'm excited. I want so bad to be a cool functional programmer. I want to be cool and hip and write functional code. That's sick. Canadians aren't real. It's true. We have milk in bags and canned maple syrup. It's kind of fucked up. Can't be real. Oh my god. Wait, I think I had a dream. That's so interesting. I think I had a dream that all of my liquids were bagged. That's so random. I just thought of that talking about bagged milk. Like everything, like skincare products, all the liquids in my fridge, like everything was bagged. And I remember someone questioned it and I was like, "Oh no, it's just what we do. Liquids come in bags." And it was so normal and it's not normal. It's fucked up. Don't drink bagged milk. It's so random. Do you think nepotism happens eventually at every company? Yeah. I think it's very normal for people to want to hire people that they already know and trust. Like hiring some rando and hoping that it's going to work out is scary. But at the same time, you don't want to like ruin friendships. But if it's like someone that you met through work previously and you've worked with them before, is that nepotism? I guess. Is that nepotism? Or do you mean like actually family and stuff? But then like there's a reason family businesses have always been a thing. Fireship recently was accused to use AI voice too. It's the thing people just do these days, accusing. Yeah, I noticed there's so many people on the internet that just like are out there. They're just trying to start shit. They're just trying to like argue. I see those comments and I'm like, God, I'm exhausted just reading it. God, like get out of here. I don't want to argue with you. I'm just going to delete your comment and hide it. Never let you speak again. It's only bad if they're not qualified. Yeah, I don't think that it's, or even then, like, yeah. In that case, like if they're not qualified or like they're bad at their job, like is nepotism what's at fault there? Or is it just that that person's bad at their job? I think like no matter what, you're vouching for someone, you kind of take some responsibility on how that turns out, right? Interesting. Anyway. Okay, type variables. As you look through more Elm code, you'll start to see type annotations with lowercase letters in them. A common example is list.length function. Notice that the lowercase a in the type, that's called a type variable. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm getting flashbacks. Okay. So I love paper notes so much. I always find it easier to just like anything in my brain, just like put it on paper first, and then I'll translate it into like digital docs if I really need to reference it. Like, but most of the time I'm learning from a book or like an ebook or something like this where the resource already exists. So I don't really need to reference my notes. It's more likely that I'm just going to go back to that resource and search it. But I find like pen and paper is just so nice for just getting things out of your brain onto anywhere. Just out of your brain. Okay. Yeah. Dude, for some reason, I did not use a notebook for so long when I was coding. And it's made my life so much easier just having like pen and paper by my desk when I'm debugging and stuff. I can actually step away without just like losing all context of what I was just doing. It's so much better. Why was I on hard mode? Why did I do that? Okay, cool. And then type variables. do schools still teach kids how to like write well? You know? Like in early elementary school, like I had to learn cursive, right? Like you're filling in the thing and it's like cursive letters. Do they still do that? I feel like that was actually a really good skill. Have you looked at the Remarkable? I use it all the time to replace my pen and paper. Like, kind of. I've heard good things about it, but like, I think I just like having notebooks because I do reference it again. I think I'm okay with having like a notebook, like a physical notebook. No, nobody can write anymore. Yeah, well, that's what made me curious. I heard that like that a lot of young people aren't even learning like calligraphy. I'm talking like grade 1, grade 2. I don't remember when I learned to write. I think it is such a terrible choice. Dude, cursive is so fast to write. Is Canada a US state? Yes. Absolutely, Illuminati. Even cursive is a rare skill. Mine is always like half cursive, half. It's mostly cursive. I always do my S's cursive. But B's, I don't do cursive because I think they're ugly. Okay, type variables. Lowercase. Okay, so it's like lowercase. Lowercase, var name or like param. Lowercase param name, it can vary depending on how list.length is used. Okay. We just want the length, so it doesn't matter what is in the list. So the type variable A is saying that we can match any type. Let's take a look at another common example. Okay. Like near Texas? No, we are, the state of Canada is east of New York. Yeah. Yeah. So we get the seasons, you know. I don't use a notebook for coding, but writing on paper is so good for brain development. So I'll use the notebook to like, if there's anything that I'm thinking and like, if I'm trying to like map out the code base at all, I'll write down the chain of like, if I'm, for example, in the debugger or something, the chain of like where I'm going and like what functions may or may not be affecting the behavior that I think is happening. If I'm doing a new feature, I'll like jot down the requirements potentially, or if I'm like over engineering something in my head, which I tend to do, I'll like write down what I think, like what I want to do and what I think is a good solution. Speaking of Canada, can I ask a silly question? Absolutely. It's similar to rubber duck debugging. My handwriting is a mix of cursive and normal. Yeah, totally. Do you visit the US often? Yeah, I go to the US a lot. Because my work is in the States. Haplo, thank you for the 8 months. Nice to see you. Hello. Okay. Okay, so we were saying we just want the length, but so it does not matter what it is in this list. So the type variable A is saying that we can match any type. Let's take another look at a common example. Okay, so that's basically just like any type, often A. Are all Canadians bilingual? Absolutely no. A lot of Canadians are on the East Coast, West Coast, sometimes, but I think a lot of schools in elementary school, you have to start taking a second language. But I think a lot of parents are like choosing to get their kids to do Mandarin instead of French. Ouais, je peux parler en français un peu. Je peux parler en français, mais j'oublie toujours les mots. Alors, yeah, j'ai pas l'opportunité de parler en français très souvent. Alors, c'est un peu, like, rusty. West Coast gonna start being English/Chinese bilingual. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Frenchies, let's go. Okay. So the type variable A is saying that we can match any type. Let's look at another common example. So list.reverse, for example, is a list of any type and returns another list of any type. Again, the type variable A can vary depending on how list.reverse is used, but in this case, we have an A in the argument and in the result. This means that you can have a list int and you must get a list int as well. Once we decide what A is, that's what it is everywhere. Oh, I see. So like these, it's basically saying, so like this could be list A and then do list B, and B would be like a different type. So once you define A, B would not be the same type as A. But if you define it like this, it's basically saying, hey, by the way, it's returning a list. It's getting a list of one type and it's returning a list of the same type. Heard. Noted. Okay, type variables must start with a lowercase letter, but they can be full of words. We could write the type of list.length as list value int. When some value returns an int. I see. Okay. And we could write the type of list.reverse as list element. Gets a list element, returns a list element. It's fine as long as they start with a lowercase letter. Okay. Anything is okay. Just need to be lower case. A list of same type as input. Yeah, sorry, that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think we're I7, we're on the same page. Unless I said it wrong, that's what I meant. Is like this is A type, this is A type, these are the same type because they both are A. That's what it said in this paragraph. GG Jojo. I don't know why I said Joga. That's interesting to know. Yeah, no worries. All right. Constrained type variables. All right, there's a special variant of type variables in Elm called constrained type variables. The most common example is the number type, and the negate function uses that. Okay. Try expressions like negate 3.1 and negate high. Oh, so number is, I guess, integers and floats. It constrains the possibilities. Okay, I see. Constrained. So this is more like generics. This is more constrained types, e.g. number. Do you like Trump? Don't ask about politics, my guy. Any political chatter? The chitter chatter, you're going to get banned. You're going to get absolutely bonked with the ban hammer. Correct. You're reversing a list of apples. You won't get a list of pears. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The full list of constrained type variables is number permits int and float. Appendable allows a string and list of any. That makes sense because string is a list of characters. List of any, sure. Makes sense. So there's, okay, number, appendable. Comparable, comp append. Oh, interesting. I was like, that's you can't ban me, I'm underage. We'll do what I want. Behave, Illuminati. Come on now. We were vibing with the banter. These constraint type variables exist to make operators with a plus and the greater than sign a bit more flexible. By now we have covered types for values and functions pretty well, but what does that look like when we want to start making more complex data structures? That's a good question. Okay, type aliases. Type alias. Benito is based. Okay. Type annotations can start to get long. This might be a real problem if you have records with many fields. This is the core motivation for type aliases. A type alias is a shorter name for a type. Rather than writing the whole record type all the time, you could just say user instead. Okay. So it's like a, yeah. Shorter name of type. I'm back 202 days of Duolingo. Dude, that's impressive consistency. Huge. Rather than writing the whole record type all of the time, we can just say user instead. This helps us write type annotations that are easy to read. Okay. Illuminati, I'm warning you. Don't be annoying. Don't be annoying. Don't bug the mods. Don't poke the bear. He is totally empowered to ban you at any moment. Heads up. Happy Women's Day. Thanks, Jenna. This helps us write type annotations that are easier to read. Okay, so we have with alias, we can do is old enough to vote. User and bool. Oh, otherwise you'd have to declare you'd have to show all the fields. So for example, you'd have to show all like types in a record. Cool. Chat, I am a bear. Exactly. No, please. Okay. You're okay. We're all good. We're all good. Alrighty. What's the best use case for Elm? Web applications. So if there's anything that you'd want to do in JavaScript, Elm actually compiles to JavaScript. So you can use Elm instead if you want another language to write in. Yeah. Okay, models. It's extremely common to use type aliases when designing a model. When we're learning about the Elm architecture, we saw a model like this. Yeah, okay, fair. Constructors. Okay, when you create a type alias specifically for a record, it also generates a record constructor. And if we define a user type alias, we can start building records like this. Okay, we get a user, which is a record with the fields name and age. And then with the user, wait, this is interesting. So it's got a string and an int and returns a user. Wait, that's so interesting. What the heck? That's just by default. So you create the type alias. That's so cool. Structures. Press 1 subscriber from Brazil. Let's go. Let's go to all the people from Brazil in the community. Rise up. Thank you, thank you. What browser or OS is this? This is Vivaldi browser, and the OS is Pop OS. Here, I can message that. Vivaldi and then Pop OS. The title, I had to click. Hey, Graham. How's it going? Okay, record constructors. Okay, cool. So we can basically define a type alias. Then you can that alias is now a function. Where's Brazil? Bro, look at Google Maps. Can we just see how hard we're bashing JS? By bashing, I mean being mean about it and not bash money. I think he's just trolling. Yeah, if you're gonna troll, can you put some like funny, can you put some dad jokes in the chat? That's better. It's more fun. Yeah. You can Google dad jokes. It's okay. There's no copyright infringement on that one. You'll be okay. I once decoded JSON with Elm. It didn't want to run since one field was null, which was not marked as such, and it crashed the app. That's one of the downsides of Elm. Wait. What? I have a maybe dumb question about Golang. Is it a good idea to have a Go routine running in the background for writing logs to standard error, standard out? Have a Go routine running in the background for writing logs to standard error, standard out? I mean, why do you need, I mean, if you need logs, why not? I guess. I'm not sure. But why not just, you can just bubble up the errors, or if you're looking, the Go routine is called the operating system. But the decoding error which Elm threw was helpful and the issue was fixed in seconds. Nice. I'm excited about that. I'm 15. Come on, guys. You're the same age as one of my mods. And he's PogChamp. If you give someone a program, you'll frustrate them for a day. If you teach them how to program, you'll frustrate them for a lifetime. How's that for a bad joke? Yeah, it's true. It's wisdom, Graham. Wisdom. Also, Ian, did I thank you for the Prime? If not, or if so, thank you. All right. We can start building records like this. Yeah, so that's sick. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that alias is now a function, aka constructor, for that underlying data structure, I guess. That's so cool. All right. Okay. Try creating another user or creating a type alias of your own. Okay. Let's do type alias chat. And we'll do a little username, string, and then color. I guess color is also a string. And yeah, I'm writing in British English. Get wrecked. All right, and then we can do chat, and then let's say we'll do coder, and oops, shit. Wait, damn it, I messed it up. Coder, and then yellow. Cool. Coder mentioned. Huge. This is only, oh, it's only for records. Oh, that's a pretty important note. I guess that's why it's called a record constructor. Records only. Can Elm be integrated with existing popular web frameworks? I have no idea. I would assume so. But then Maybe not. No. Like to do what? I think it depends on the framework. Because it uses its own, like, I want to say, hold on. Like, where does it mention? It mentioned model view controller, and it was like, it's just one way of having an interactive UI. But I'm trying to like remember what they called it. Pattern for writing interactive. Oh, whatever. They were comparing it to model view controller, but like it's its own way of handling what your UI. So I don't think you wouldn't need a lot of the frameworks that you commonly use to manage that state and stuff in web applications. No, I was thinking the model view. Wait, what was I thinking? The MVC. That they were comparing it. And they're saying, no, this, you might be more familiar with the MVC, but this is Elm architecture. Do you drive? What car do you have? Wait, Tara, is this, how are you new? I don't share that info. that's a bit that's a bit too close, you know? I ride a moose. All right. Type alias is a shorter name for a type. For example, you could create a user alias. I'm not asking for the plate. I can tell you a car. I'll name a random car. Tesla. Never mind, fair though. Yeah. A Mustang. That's right. Are you asking? Are you looking at cars? Is that why you ask? A Subaru. Yeah, exactly. What's the model? Your mom. Rather than writing the whole record type all the time, you can just say user instead. That helps us write type annotations that are easier to read. Wait, we just went over this custom types. I'm like, wait, this looks too familiar. Okay, so far we have a bunch of custom types, or a bunch of types like Boolean, integer, and string. How do we define our own? If we're making a chat room, everyone needs a name, but some users do not have a permanent account. They just give a name each time they show up. Describe the situation by defining a user status type. Listing all of the possible variations. Type user status, regular, visitor. Oh, that's nice. I've fallen in love with the UK Honda Civic Mark 9. It's only a 1.4, but it's naturally aspired, no turbo. Oh, that's awesome. That's so good. Yeah, I'm not a big, like, I don't know much about cars. TBH. Okay, so we have a type user status. Listing all of the possible variations. Okay. This is like what we did with the messages. Okay. Is Evan still working on Elm? It's been a minute since I've worked with it. GitHub looks kind of abandoned. Oh no. Oh no. We can describe the situation by defining a user status and listing all the possible variations. The user status type has 2 variants. Someone can be a regular or a visitor, so we could represent a user as a record like this. So you have the user status, and you've got the status that is our more, I guess, non-record type, non-record custom type. Okay, so it's only, so type alias is only record. Is that right? Only record question mark? Abandoned. Evan was working on it last week. Is done though? It's I'm pretty sure it's, I mean, I've heard good things. I think it's stable. I have no idea. So now we can track if someone is a regular with an account or a visitor who's just passing through. It's not too tough, but we can make it simpler. Nice. Rather than creating a custom type and a type alias, we can represent all of this with just a custom type. The regular and visitor variants each have an associated data. In our case, the associated data is a string value. Type user. Wait, that's neat. Rather than creating a custom type and a type alias, we can represent this with a single custom type. So these are just like types. Okay, so these are like a type of string, if that makes sense. So string, yeah, nice. That simplifies instead of having to have a record. Cool. Can reduce number of records needed. If you do something like type user. I posted a YouTube video about making impossible states impossible by Richard Feldman. Did I? I think I already listened to that one. I think that's why that was like part of what sparked the Elm, like moving forward with Elm. Those are technically called constructors, i.e. regular constructs, a user with an argument of string. Yeah, because I was looking at, I was looking at like bubble tea and seeing if there were like common like patterns, design patterns and stuff in Elm outside of just like the architecture itself, but just like if there's a large enough app that's being built with Elm, if there's like patterns going on there. So I was looking at that for bubble tea documentation, and I came across his talks. Yeah, if you post in the Discord, that'd be awesome, because then other people can see it. And I did really like that talk. That's actually what inspired this stream that we did a little bit ago, where we actually like watched some of his talks together. Okay. Rather than creating custom type and a type alias, we can represent all of this with just a single custom type. The regular and visitor variants each have an associated data. In our case, the associated data is a string value. Interesting. The data is attached directly to the variant, so there's no need for the record anymore. Another benefit of this approach is that each variant can have different associated data. Say that regular users gave their age when they signed up. There's no nice way to capture that with records. Wait, what? The data is attached directly to the variants. There's no need for the record anymore. Another benefit of this approach is that each variant can have different associated data. Cool. Okay, I think this might be the last page that I can do on stream. What I would love to do is keep working on this off stream, streaming it whenever I can. But keep working on this, keep studying it up. And then I would love to be creating YouTube videos along the way, just like summarizing what we did on stream or like certain concepts in Elm, summarizing that. And then, yeah, just kind of like sharing the journey of learning this language. I think that'd be pretty fun. And that's like, I think that's something that I want to keep doing, little devlogs, you know? So, but I can feel I need to like step away from the screen soon. I've been on the screen since 8-ish. With not really taking a break. So it is time. All right. Anyway, last final stretch. Okay. So we have the custom types, and then we're saying that rather than creating a custom type and a type alias, we can basically summarize that with just having custom types, and each of those have associated data with them. So the data is attached directly to the variant. Variant seems like an interesting, I guess it's a variant of a string, so I guess that makes sense. Are these docs new? They look better than the last time I messed with Elm. I'm not sure. Here is a link to them in case you guys want to work on it as well. Summarizing what you learned in a video will help you solidly retain it too. Totally. That's what I'm trying to like use YouTube as a way to like, and stream as a way to just like learn about cool shit and make sure that I'm consistent with that. You know what I mean? Because teaching what you've learned, like sharing that, is such a good way to just reinforce it. And also it's awesome to have it documented somewhere. So yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Okay, so another benefit of using this approach is that each variant can have different associated data. So say that regular users gave their age when they signed up. There's no nice way to capture that with records. But if you define your own custom type, then it's no problem. Let's add some associated data to the regular variant in an interactive example. Okay, let's add some associated data to the regular. Okay. Interesting. Regular. Ooh, we care more about the regulars. We get more info over there. Try finding a regular visitor with a name and age. Regular. 300. But variants of a type can diverge quite dramatically. For example, maybe you want to add a location for regular users. We can suggest regional chat rooms, maybe add more associated data. Wait, then why would you want to have a record? Interesting. Wait, but then if I did regular, does it need to be uppercase? Yeah, okay, hold on. That's a function string int. And then what if we did type user? Okay, what if I do user? Naming error, cannot find a user variant. Type user. You could also use type user is equal to yeah. So that it's about getting rid of that maybe in that case. Okay. So like basically this, do you have the option to set that or not set that? It looks like you might. Oh, no, it's still waiting on the int. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna write down that question. So why use records when use custom type with, actually, I don't know how you would access those though. You know, like if you needed to do something with the int value that the regular has, I don't know how you'd access it. Maybe. Interesting. And done. That's so funny. Oh no. Ooh, pattern matching. Nice. Nice. Okay. With multiple. What would you call these though? You know, like these are, it's like multiple types associated with it. It's a function, but it's like, it's this, is it the same thing under the hood? Kind of. It's a record. Like some, oh, anyway, whatever. Multiple like types slash fields. Like I don't want to call it a field, what one of those values is. I guess data types. Yeah. Good stuff. I've seen parameter. Oh, I guess it would be parameters because it's functional. Params. Good call, good call. Additional variant data. Ooh. All right. Hey, Nick. All right. We have 4 variants. Some variants have no associated data. Oh, I see. It's a variant. Oh, okay, okay. Messages. Okay, so in the architecture section, we saw a couple of examples defining a message type. This sort of type is extremely common in Elm. In our chat room, we might define a message type like this. So we've got pressed enter, changed a draft, received message. We have 4 variants, and some variants have no associated data. Others have a bunch. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Custom types can be extremely powerful when you start modeling situations very precisely. For example, if you're waiting for some data to load, you might want to model it with a custom type like this. So you can start in the loading state and then transition to failure or success depending on what happens. This makes it really easy to write a view function that always shows something reasonable when a data is loading. Okay, this is cool. Dude, I do think this is going to be such a good, it feels like it's such a good intro to a lot of the same concepts as Haskell, but a little more gentle. A little more gentle. So I'm excited. This is exciting. I feel pretty good about that. 3 hours of Elm. We didn't get that far, but that's because I'm reading every single thing out loud and then also trying to do the exercises and stuff. It's good. It's good. That's just how we go. That's just how we go on stream. But yeah, I am totally in my shrimp posture right now. You're not wrong. I hope you guys liked Elm. Kind of a fun little side quest we're going on here. Like Elm coming out of nowhere, taking over the stream. I guess the difference is that with records, you get record syntax and the ability to access fields with a dot notation. Yeah, it seems so. I'm curious. I am really curious to see what pattern matching is, like how that looks in Elm. Pattern matching is next. Alrighty. Your channel name is awesome. Thank you. I also added the video into the functional programming channel in the Discord. Awesome. Thanks for doing that. I'm doing the golden ratio meme right now. For real, for real. Couldn't work out how you add attributes, but we'll have a play now. Isn't it fun? It's always fun trying out new things, especially when it's so different from what you're used to. I think there's so much there. Thank you for all of your help, Seven. I appreciate that. Chiming in. And the rest of the peanut gallery, thanks for being here. Chiming in with your unsolicited information. It's cool. Thanks for hanging out. It's very, very fun. Very fun and cool of you. Is Prime streaming twice today? I don't know how many times I can raid this man's. He's probably not streaming much longer. I'll raid somebody else. I just raided him yesterday. Have a good one, y'all. Yeah, you too. I hope y'all have a kick-ass weekend. You can join the Discord if you would like. You guys can join the Discord. Let's see who else is around. We gotta, if there are ladies that are building cool stuff, we should ideally raid them. Since it is Women's Day. Don't you know? I'm listening to Preparing for Codility Test, Java stuff. Should we raid Laura? Does she speak English? Okay, wait, let me. She's got music and a vibe. Let's do it. Are you guys ready for getting to get wrecked by Java? Code Miko's on, but I don't think she's coding. Oh, true. It's fun though. Okay, we can read Miko. Sure. Alrighty. Oh, it's follower, subscriber only chat. Let's not do that. Let's do the smaller Java dev. I'm sure she'll be pleased. Looks like she hasn't been streaming too long today. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. That was really fun. I'm very pleasantly surprised with Elm. This is really cool. More Elm in the future so we can tempt you into the evil world of front end. I've done front end. I've done full stack development. It's just not my thing. It's not my favorite. I love all the problem solving that you have to deal with in the back end development. All the little puzzles and whatnot. I quite enjoy that. Yeah. Does headphones make your ears sweaty? No, but I'm not a very sweaty person. So I maybe am not the person to ask. Oh man, I just got here, been interested in Elm for a while, curious about it. Well, we are doing Elm streams for the next little while, every Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific. You can join the Discord. I'll be better at adding the events there. I had to wipe them all by accident. But yeah, we'll be doing Elm every week, every Friday. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you get to build some cool stuff or take some time away from your computers. Very cool. Very cool of you to hang out. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. See ya.